This is Super Yacht News with E. Sisman.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we're in Monaco, so we thought why not film in the marina with the sunset, beautiful light, everything like that. So that's why we're here, if you're wondering. All right, we're going to start with our first story, and this is about Vandals striking again in Spain. Now, you might remember a video that we did quite recently of multi-yacht chaos being attacked. Well, this is a very similar MO here. The Spanish Vandals struck again in Barcelona on Sunday. This is the day the Formula One Grand Prix was on, when a group of them poured black paint onto a 138 metre, which is 450 foot, superyacht in Port Vell Marina in Barcelona. Now, David Geffen is the owner of the vessel, named Rising Sun, and he was aboard at the time, as well as Kris Jenner, who is the mother of Kim Kardashian, and her boyfriend Corey Gamble was on board, plus other celebrities at the time of the attack. Now, the yacht, believed to be worth about $300 million, was targeted in not only the very same marina, but the very same berth as multi-yacht chaos was attacked in last year. You might remember that that boat is owned by Nancy Walton-Lowry, one of the heirs of the Walmart fortune. Her boat was attacked in very much the same way, probably the same people. Now, the security at Port Vell, that area, I've been in Port Vell many times, and that area is actually guarded by security guards. So they are not doing a good job, if they're doing a job at all. It's either that or they don't have enough security, but it's currently unknown why the security did not stop them from gaining access. Also, one of the reports that we saw said that the police were actually there on scene. Now, it doesn't say whether they were there during the vandalism or if they arrived afterwards, but the police were there at some point, but still no word as to whether anyone was arrested for what happened. Now, the yacht's crew quickly cleared off the paint from the side of the yacht. I don't know how well they did. They did it. The photograph there you can see clearly shows that the paint has mostly been removed, but it still looks pretty nasty. Now, the yacht left that evening. I don't know whether it left because of what happened, but it left anyway, and it headed down to Mallorca, where it's now at the relative safety of a bay there near Palma. All right, so we'll move on to our next story. Now, we have an accident at the Monaco Grand Prix. Now, you might be thinking we're going to talk about cars, but we're not. There's actually a boat accident during qualifying on the Saturday. So not all the action was on the track, it seems, but the speedboat grounded itself onto the floating platform there, where a lot of boats were docked. One of the boats that was hit by this runaway rib was actually had people on it partying. Now, the vessel was actually unmanned. It had been left with its engines running, and somehow the vessel started moving on its own without anybody on board, and the vessel then shot around in sort of a circle and hit the other boats. Now, I've actually just been to that location where the incident happened, so I'll cut over to some video from that. This is the very spot here where it happened. You can actually see some damage to the wood here where the boat came out of the water. Now, there's not that much known about the incident so far, but basically what we've heard is that the boat was left unattended with its engines running. Normally you would wear like a thing on your wrist, and as soon as you leave the boat, you pull the key and then the engine stops, but it didn't. They weren't wearing it. The engine carried on running, and then for some reason it went into gear. I don't know any of the details, and the boat shot unmanned around and then mounted onto the jetty here. Luckily there was nobody in the boat, and nobody was hit by that boat, but you can see in the video there's two people who were almost hit. They jump out of the way at the last minute. It's incredible luck that nobody was hit, but this is exactly where it happened here. This is a floating platform, and it's on the section of the to-back corner of the track. It is just over there, but it's way back from that. In the video you can see the corner of this yacht just on the left hand side of the video. All right, we'll move on to our next story. 24 meter or an 80-foot Sunseeker yacht sunk in Florida after hitting an object in the water. Now, 2 people were rescued from the vessel after calling a mayday. The vessel was called Atlantis, multi-yacht Atlantis, and its value is about $1 million. Now, Sunseeker is a British brand, so that yacht would have been built in the UK. Now, Sunseeker uses fiberglass GRP to make their yachts. I don't know whether that has any impact. I mean, steel yachts can have their hulls breached as well. They're usually much stronger, but you know, it can happen. But the incident was reported just after 11:35 a.m. local time, about 3 miles off St. Augustine Beach, Florida. A statement released from the Coast Guard said, and the operator of the Atlantis, which is, like I said, an 80-foot sport yacht, said that the vessel struck an object in the water and was sinking. The Coast Guard coordinated with St. John's County Fire and Rescue, which are apparently the ones who rescued the 2 people aboard at the time, not the Coast Guard. The yacht is believed to have been worth, like I said, around $1 million. That's based on other vessels that are currently for sale, which are roughly around the same size. Interestingly, a very similar boat, the same model, the Predator model of Sunseeker yacht, but a bigger one, was featured in the 2006 James Bond movie. Now, the Coast Guard have also said that the owner of the yacht is arranging for a salvage of the vessel. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You get no points for guessing where I am. It is that time of the year again. It is the week before the Monaco Grand Prix. Now, if you haven't already done so, remember to check out our brand new videos from Monaco. And if you want to see more, join us on Patreon at patreon.com/eSysman. We've got 2 15-minute behind the scenes / extras videos from Monaco, expanding on the videos that are already live on YouTube, plus much more. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you've got any information for us about any of these stories or any other stories, please be sure to get in touch. You know how to do it. Get us in the email address in the ticker. You can get us on the About page of the YouTube channel. Get us on Instagram, on Facebook Messenger, on Twitter, and on Threema. Be sure to like this video, very important for the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for future notifications. All right, guys, from Monaco, I bid you good day. And I need some sort of ticket to get in, so I have to go the long way around to get to the other side. But we'll be there pretty shortly. But it gives me a chance to walk on the starting straight of the Formula One circuit in Monaco, so it's not bad. I'll take it.